Yo, Hegassen here with my review of anime episode 912, and this is the episode where we finally get to see Kaido in his dragon form, which would have been really epic if the anime hadn't already shown him in the opening, and even in this episode they still messed up the big surprise, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. The main focus of this episode is around one of the samurai that Kinemon wants. In the last episode he was explaining his plan, and he said that he wants to gather all his forces and he wants 3 samurai in particular. They are Ashura Doji, they are Denjiro and Kawamatsu, and this episode focuses on Ashura Doji. We've actually seen him in a flashback in the Oden flashback that we had previously, and he's going by the name of Shutenmaru. We find that he's kind of a bandit. He's not a very nice guy. Apparently he used to be very strong, used to be a very nice guy, but he's kind of fallen back on his ways. He keeps saying that there's no strong people in Wano, so he's lost a lot of faith in Wano and the people of Wano now that people like Kinemon and Oden and stuff aren't around anymore. So he's just going and doing his own thing. He doesn't like Kaido. Kaido likes him because he recognizes how strong Ashura Doji is, but Ashura Doji doesn't want anything to do with him. So there's still, you know, some goodness in him. He's not going full and joining Kaido, but he's still being a dick in his own way and kind of being very selfish. And you see he's like a big guy and he's going around on this cow. But don't let looks fool you. He may look like a Wallace and Gromit character, but this guy is strong, and we find out how strong he is because Jack turns up, the guy that went against Nekomamushi and Inarushi together and still came out on top. In this episode, Ashura Doji goes in with a slash, breaks his sword, cuts him down there, cuts his mask. Well, like, not cuts his mask, but blood is coming out of his mask. That just shows you how strong Ashura Doji is and why Kaido has his eye on him. Seeing Jack, this really formidable character, this character that we've seen, like, really strong, like, oh my, how are they gonna beat Jack? You know, how are they gonna beat Jack? Then how are they gonna beat Kaido? And here, Ashura Doji is just cutting down Jack easily. I mean, Jack isn't like completely down for the count, but he's still heavily wounded from their fight. So is Ashura Doji as well. I feel like the fight looked a little bit better in the manga as it did here in the anime. There's a lot of close-ups. Didn't look as epic. But what was epic was when we finally see Kaido. Kaido turns up and he comes out of the clouds in his dragon form. You see his hand coming out his claw and he finally appears, and Luffy sees Kaido and the rest of the Straw Hats from Whole Cake see Kaido in his dragon form for the first time. And then you see at the end Kaido glances over and sees Luffy. But what I don't like about it, even though it was epic, they completely ruined it. I feel like it was so much better in the anime. If it was epic here in the manga, it was so much better in the manga, because the first time you see Kaido in the manga is when you turn that page and you got that double page spread of him just coming out of the clouds. That is the first time you're like, whoa, hang on, Kaido is a dragon. And it looked beautiful, and there was like lightning and everything and all of the detail and the scales. I don't think in the anime he looks as good. And I don't think the reveal was that good because of the fact that we already knew what Kaido looked like since the beginning of Wano from the anime opening. I mean, they could have silhouetted him out in the anime opening and then next episode have him in colour and stuff. And also, in this episode, they showed Kaido transforming into a dragon and flying out of Onigashima before he actually got to Leftover Town and then came down from the clouds. I don't remember seeing all of that in the manga. The first time we saw him in his full dragon form was when he came out of the cloud. So they ruined it. They ruined the reveal by having it in the opening. Then they ruined the reveal before the reveal, and yet still had the reveal moment. So a little bit strange there. Like, why spend so much time on his claw coming out of the clouds and hiding his face in the clouds and stuff, if literally the scene before you saw him in full flying out of Onigashima? So a little bit strange, but still an epic moment. I bet if you closed your eyes for every single opening and that was the first time you saw it, that would have been really epic. But looking forward to the what is coming next. But I just feel like this was another example where the anime didn't live up to the hype that the manga showed, which is a shame. But we'll see what the fight is going to be like next, and that's going to be my next review. Oh, I haven't actually rated it, idiot. I'd give this one a purple tier. It would have been absolutely epic if they hadn't spoiled the Kaido reveal. And I don't think the Shutenmaru Ashura Doji versus Jack fight was all that exciting. Too many like kind of close-ups and stuff. But yeah, good episode. Hype building for what's to come next. But compared to the manga, nowhere near as good. Hey, so thanks for watching. What did you think? Let me know about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my video, maybe give it a like. And if you really liked it, why not subscribe? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch. Oh, and here's a related video you might enjoy, and something more fresh. I've been Hegassen, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!